First, what I want to do is really speak to you, right? If you're a small business owner, you know how valuable your time is. You also know that new customers and potential employees won't think you're a legit business if you don't have an active Google page, Facebook page, YouTube channel, LinkedIn, Yelp listing, etc. Meaning existing business and new business will suffer if you neglect your digital assets, just as much as if you have a dirty restaurant or a messy clinic. But if you're like most small business owners, from landscapers to dog trainers, from sales professionals to plumbers to influencers even, you don't quite post enough pictures, make enough videos, or respond timely to that review or comment. And perhaps you've committed many times to do these tasks on your own. And you've spent one or two crazy nights doing a bunch of work only to forget your usernames and passwords, and then it takes another month to get back in there. Well, there are specialty agencies that you can hire, and they'll do some of these things, and they'll probably charge you like $1,300, $3,000 a month. And they only do a fraction of what Reptide Media does. So we do charge $510 a month. We ask for 3-month commitments. And in those 3-month increments, we do all your digital promotion, including your social, reviews and responses, local SEO, lead tracking. So you just email and text us the content you want to post or approve the content that we suggest, and we do all the work. Once you're in the Reptide family, you can get access to our sister agency and all of the services that we offer, from websites to digital advertising, CPC, even video production. In fact, we can do like a 4 to 6 video package starting at less than $1,000 total, and we offer monthly payments. So your first $1 that you spend on digital advertising should really be with our 510 core digital offer, because not only will it save you and your staff time, it will drive you leads, and you'll quickly see how to monitor your marketing spend and digital investments to drive trackable results. Now, if you need more business, you need more leads. If you have too many leads, you need more help managing your leads. And if you have too much work, you really need more people to help you do the work. Our $510 a month package helps in all of these aspects. So check out reptidemedia.com and contact me at imediasalesteam.com/members/Josh to learn more. Well, let me actually show you how our program works, because many of you are thinking, well, what exactly do I get for $510 a month? And in fact, you can actually get a free test so that you can try before you buy. In fact, you can go in and set this all up on your own, and then you can engage our professional experts when you're ready. So let me show you this. I'm going to shrink my screen a little bit. Check out reptidemedia.com and learn a little bit more about what we offer. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the page. Let's get to the fine print. What exactly are we buying? What is included? Well, if you do our free test, you get limited access to our platform. You can still manage your social, your reputation, your local SEO. You can manage your Facebook and Google My Business all in one place. You can publish, schedule posts for social accounts. You can engage and connect with followers and influencers. You can view your local SEO citations in Google My Business. You can manage customer reviews, and you can monitor your Google Analytics. If you're thinking about our main package, which is our 510 option, but you don't feel like you need that, everything in there, well, you might consider our $399 option, which is popular for influencers and folks who have a training business or maybe a coaching business, because you have work to be done and you need someone to constantly be posting and pushing out your content. But our most popular package is the $510 a month package, because that is basically making sure you never miss a beat with anything you're doing online. We also do full training for social reviews, citations. So it might be that after 3 months, you think, well, I'm going to just do this on my own. I think I got it down and I'll manage it. But we certainly want to make sure we're providing value month after month so you can prove your ROI. So again, it includes a platform to manage your social, plus your reputation, plus your local SEO. You can post everywhere from one place. We can publish and schedule posts for all your social accounts, including Facebook, Instagram, Google My Business, Twitter, and LinkedIn. We have ready to share content, and this allows you to build stronger social relationships with your followers. We suggest you do at least 20 posts a month. And if you give us the source photos and the content, then we can do all that posting. Otherwise, we do use other content and other things that you can approve. This allows you to really engage and connect with your followers and influencers. It allows you to monitor your local SEO citations and Google My Business all in one place. Let's face it, Google has taken away a lot of the traffic websites used to get on their own. Now it goes through Google. Google decides who sees what traffic and who doesn't. I Googled a landscaper that's been around in my neck of the woods for a long time. Google can't even find them when I search them by name because they have not engaged with the Google tools to allow them to be found online. As a contrast, I have another landscaper who's only been around for about a year and a half, and they're already getting over 2,000 people a month going to their site from Google and from the reviews that we've helped curate and help them and encourage them to build. So we are seeing an easy opportunity for a new brand to come in and displace that business who's been around for a long time. And in many cases, it's because that business that's been around for a long time gets referrals, and they seem to be just happy with referrals. In the meantime, they're not getting that newer business, and eventually their business will decrease. Or even worse, they will fail to build that digital asset, which will become just as valuable as other assets in their business. Meaning when they go to sell their business and their digital assets, meaning maybe they're a dentist, maybe they're a chiropractor, if they ever want to sell their practice, then that practice will not be worth nearly as much if the digital assets are not up to snuff. Checking all of these different things that we do, you can go right to the site. You can click select, and you can immediately put this on your credit card. Once you put it on your credit card, you're going to be plugged into our next process, which goes up to something like this, where we ask you to fill in your basic report. Now, this report is going to give us the information that we need in order to get you started. We will ask that you help set everything up. We do need you to give us access to your social reports. The best way to do this is to get you plugged into our platform, and then while on the phone, you log into all your accounts and grant us the ability to post as your agent, as your almost employee, because we can actually then act as your own personal marketing assistant. Now, I'm Josh, and so I would go in here and I'd ask you to select my name, and then you'd go through and put in the rest of your information in this short one-page form. Anything that you don't know or anything you can't remember, leave blank and we'll figure it out later. Now, what happens next? Well, what's next is once we've connected your account, we're able to show you all of this information. So look at your dashboard. This is our tools. Now, this is what you can see and potentially test on your own. You can see this particular client. We're supporting them with their website, their reputation, meaning their reviews, social posting, the listing builder, which is your local SEO, and we're even doing outreach to their customers to encourage them to write reviews. Now, just look at these numbers. From social alone, they've reached over 1,700 people in the last 30 days. Now, this data comes from Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and anything else that we plug into the system. How else do you find out that information? Well, you can log into every social account, add that number, and figure out what it is. You can use a pretty high-end system like a Hootsuite, which is for expert marketers to use. You can get this information. And if you're getting it elsewhere, then fantastic. We happen to think that Reptide Media gives you all these tools, brings it into one place for the lowest possible monthly rate. And not only do you get all these tools, you get a person who's expert at using these tools to help you strategize and figure out what to do in your business. Now, look at the engagement rates. Now, this is about what people do next. You can look at this on a daily basis and you can say, okay, I got a bunch of comments on my site. I had people coming to me from Google, but I didn't get any reviews. Well, how do I get more reviews? Well, we can show you how you would get more reviews. We can encourage you to find out and to ask and to email and give you all of the tools you need to in order to go out and look and get reviews. Now let's look at another client. This particular client is doing quite a bit more on the Google My Business views. And this is a key that sometimes takes time and sometimes takes effort. So when's the best time to invest in Google My Business? Well, the answer is yesterday. And if you are not posting in Google My Business every day, no matter what kind of business you have, whether you're a nationwide business or a small local business, you need to be in there because Google has really decided to take maps, take listings, take everything and prioritize their own tools above your website. So you can either just keep paying for traditional SEO on your website, or you can invest that money in having somebody manage and activate on a daily basis all of these Google tools for you. So you notice this one small dental office is getting over 6,000 people a month checking them out in Google and going to that site. Now, obviously, they need to manage all of that information. But if you look at all their other details, well, a number of them are going to their website after they get there. They're also getting consistent reviews every month. If you're only adding 1 or 2 reviews, that is enough. That is significant. Google sees those reviews and goes from there. Well, what else can we offer? What else can we do? Well, let me show you this page right here. If you go to our iMedia Audiences page, which is a sister company of Reptide Media, you can click on Local. You can read all about the terms and conditions and everything that we do and offer on our sites for all of our small businesses. But once you're in the family, we open it up to massive local audiences. So your Reptide Media consultant is able to be a reliable resource for many more things, consistently giving you what's next, what's innovative, what's happening. As you know, video has been really big. So video advertising is huge. So if you wanted to try video advertising, whether it's on Google or whether it's on Facebook or whether it's on YouTube, YouTube is now the second largest search engine in the world. Google owns them. So Google is now 1 and 2, and they really control that video market across those 2 platforms. We allow you to test video advertising for $2,500 as an intro package, and we do give you a free 15-second montage video. Now, if you want to take a look at some of our other video packages, you can go to our site and you can see all of the amazing different video packages that we offer. The video packages is really a great way to figure out what's next. And these are the types of things that we introduce you to and you're able to get once you're actually using our core Reptide Media product. Now, what else can we do? What else can we offer? Well, we really think that you need a free consultation. And so that allows you to learn more about us. It allows us to learn more about you. We give you all of the details with somebody who's in your area, qualified. If we don't have somebody in your area, then we will find the closest possible person. We are always looking for the best and the brightest local digital media experts so that they can support local businesses in your area. If you click on Core Digital Ad Products. Now, this is a great overview of a lot of the different things that every business needs. Let's take it from the beginning. If I'm just going to Google and I'm thinking about, okay, what do I try and, how do I try and figure out what my business is or what people are looking for with my business? Just go and search it. Let's look for electricians near me. Now search something near me. Google will tell you what's going on here. All right, so right here I'm seeing these are the electricians nearby. Now you notice they are Google guaranteed. They've got 4.7 stars compared to the next person, which only has 5 stars, but only 2 reviews, 4.7 on 793 reviews. And then of course you have Kenny's Electric, which is not Google guaranteed. Our professionals can help you figure out all of this. But what about the electricians that are maybe right in my area? Well, here's somebody right in my area. They have 5 reviews, but look how far down on the page they are. Paid ads, paid ads. Now we get to maps. Now a lot of consumers, they just say, I know those are paid ads. We are now savvy to what's paid and what's not. So they're going to go down here and they're going to look at this. Now the sad part is some of the best electricians aren't even listed in this section over here, or they're listed far down on the page because they have not been playing the Google game the way Google has designed it to work. Maybe they're investing in direct mail. Maybe they're investing in other methods, but really all of this traffic is coming near me. Now let's actually look at a specific business, and I'm going to go in here and search Stone Yard, and I'm going to make sure they come up first, and they do right here. So we have all of the information. We've got 29 reviews, and let's look at those reviews. So this is a top company in the area. They've got 29 5-star reviews, and let's look at those reviews to make sure. Now this is not a client that we're currently supporting with Core Digital, but if I look in here, okay, 2 years ago there was a reply, or there was a review, no replies to that review. Let's continue to look at some of that, because really if a review doesn't have a reply, if you're not replying to a review, then chances are you're missing out on that lead. According to Google, 34% increase in sales. That's the number to think about. When you respond to a review, you will see a 34% increase in sales. And this company with 29 reviews, nobody has responded to them. So even a market leader, well, they do have competition. You know, consumers these days, they're looking. Let's look at another business. Go to your business and let's Google, let's look home painter. So let's see another home painter. Again, who's the number one home painter in the market? Well, these companies are quite a ways away. And the home painters, and some of them that are in my actual town, are not even appearing here. This is unfortunate, because really they're the ones that you would want to have appear here. Let's just pick this business because they're doing the best locally. They're coming up number 7. I'll go ahead and click on their Google reviews. Let's see if they're being responded to. No responses, no responses, no responses. I have no doubt that they're a successful business, but they could be so much more successful. These are the types of things that Reptide Media really helps your business do and make sure you're checking off on. So if you're doing all these things on your own, fantastic. But if you're not doing them on your own, you really do need to use somebody like Reptide Media to help you do that. Now, maybe you can find someone else to do this. Maybe you've got an intern, maybe you've got a cousin or a daughter-in-law or somebody that can come in and help you, but they're not going to be around forever. The college student will graduate, the intern will move on. Our system is in place forever. You can trust it. We're going to be there 24/7 to support you. And I'm very confident that with a 3-month commitment, you will immediately see how invaluable this is, and you'll wonder how you ever did without it. So I'd love to work with you. Please check us out, reptidemedia.com. Click on the video, click on the link here in the video below, and we'll go from there. Look forward to speaking. Take care.